Hey guys! A few days ago, I read David Goldstrom's Facebook post about seasonality impacting the performance of your Amazon sponsored products campaigns. By the way, this is David, and the link to his Facebook post is in the description. Quite interestingly, he was not speaking about the general seasonal sales cycle many products have. No, he was specifically speaking about the keyword level. And that's interesting because not always in correlation to the general sales cycle, individual keywords can perform very differently over the course of a year. But before I get ahead of myself, let's start a little bit more general. What is seasonality? Well, seasonality is simply a regular, predictable pattern in your data, a periodic fluctuation caused, for example, by the weather or holidays. If we go to Google Trends and search for swim trunk, we can see that, well, as expected, demand is usually high during summer with the peak most often in June and low during winter with the valley around November. Another great example are socks. Well, most of us wear them every day, but what do you think? Is there a seasonality? Christmas spoiler alert. Yes, there is. During December, demand or search volume is usually 2.5 times the long-term average. Inspired by David's post, I thought, well, as Amazon sellers, when we are speaking about seasonality, we are usually referring to sales. But in the PPC context, before the sale comes the click. Somebody has to click on one of your ads, and before the click comes the ad impression. Somebody has to search for a search query you are bidding on. So, since ad impressions are the first KPI in our conversion funnel, I think it makes sense to focus here. So, the question is, do fluctuating ad impressions have an impact on our PPC performance, on our ACoS? Let's take a look at the math. Our keyword-specific ACoS equals cost divided by attributed sales. Cost is the amount of money you are investing into your ads, your marketing spend, and attributed sales are the sales you generated with your ads. So somebody clicked on one of your ads and bought one of your products afterwards. Okay, so cost equals average cost per click times clicks. And attributed sales equals conversions times average basket. Conversions are the number of orders you generated, and average basket is the amount of money your customers are spending on average with each order. So we can rewrite our ACoS formula, average cost per click times clicks divided by conversions times average basket. Conversions equals clicks times conversion rate. With which probability did your customers order a product after clicking on one of your ads? So, and with this, we can rewrite our ACoS formula again. Average cost per click times clicks divided by clicks times conversion rate times average basket. And now clicks equals impressions times click-through rate. So our ACoS equals average cost per click times impressions times click-through rate divided by impressions times click-through rate times conversion rate times average basket. And now we can cancel out impressions and click-through rates. So our end result is ACOS KW, our keyword-specific ACOS, equals average cost per click divided by conversion rate times average basket. Impressions are not part of our formula. So what does this tell us? What actions can we take? Number one, keyword selection. With this formula, we can calculate a keyword-specific ACOS. As our overall ACOS is the weighted average over all keywords, keyword selection really is crucial. Although there's often correlation between similar keywords, it's generally advantageous to add more relevant keywords to your manual targeting campaign. Number two, actively manage your average basket, your product prices. If you are offering discounts or coupons, your average basket declines and ceteris paribus, your ACOS increases. So if you are selling your products at a lower price, your ads could become less profitable. Number three, manage your bids. In our formula, there are just 4 variables: ACOS, average cost per click, conversion rate, and average basket. Conversion rate and average basket can be calculated with your campaign performance reports, and ACOS, or better said, maximum ACOS, is a parameter you should set strategically based on your sales and profitability goals. So there is only one variable in our equation, the average cost per click, which can be interpreted in this context as your willingness to pay. How much should you pay for a click on a specific keyword? If you want to dig deeper into bid management, I'm sharing my entire bid management process in another video on YouTube. Number 4, analyze your conversion rate seasonality. That's not the same as your sales seasonality. Conversion rate really is the key variable in the equation we discussed. And if you can anticipate an increase in conversion rate, for example, due to Christmas, you can increase your bids while keeping your expected ACOS constant. And this is it. One formula, 4 specific actions you can take. As always, if you have ideas or questions, simply post a comment. I'm always glad to help. Yours, Michael.